Well, what's up everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time, we continued to make our way around Frontier Village and completed up some more side quests there. In fact, I think we actually finished every side quest in Frontier Village, and we're getting closer and closer to the grand finale. But we still have more side quests to do, so I want to take care of one side quest here in Eyrth Sea before we kind of head off, and I believe the character we're looking for just, like went into their, like, into one of these ships, because she's normally standing, yeah, right out here. In fact, she's standing right down here. You see the quest marker on our screen. She's standing, where are you standing? Oh, right over here. This is Vidian. You may remember we saved her just a couple episodes back from Alchemoth, so let's talk with her.
Hey.
It must have been them. I have to make sure, but it's too dangerous to return to the capital. What can I do? Will you hear me out? It was you who fixed the capital's transporter, wasn't it? I tried to get out of the city straight afterwards. That's when I was surrounded by a bunch of Telethia. But two Telethia stood in the way as if they were protecting me. That's when I realized one of them was my friend Lasunia. It was carrying something that she promised to keep with her. I just know the other Telethia was her mom. I know Lasunia can't stand what she's turned into. She doesn't want to attack people, but just can't help it. Please, you have to help them. Please, in their suffering. It must be awful seeing the people you love attacked like that. She must be suffering so greatly. I understand. Excuse me. I understand how you're feeling. She needs to be released from her agony. I feel like a terrible friend for asking you to do such a thing, but I just can't leave her when I know she must be suffering. Alright, so we need to defeat 10 aerial Telethia in Alchemoth. This is I Will Never Forget You. Thank you. Then you know what you have to do. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. Alright, so let's head off for Alchemoth. And as we do that, I want to say that this quest is a mutually exclusive quest. So you may remember way back before Alchemoth turned into what it is today, that we had a side quest with Vidian, with Lasunia. Remember, Lasunia thought that being a half-blooded high Entia was some sort of pitiful thing to be. And we worked with Vidian to help convince Lasunia, with the help of Lasunia's mother, of course, that turns out the half-blooded high Entia weren't all that bad. We got to learn a little bit more about their little story as being friends and things like that. But and so if you don't ever complete that quest and Lasunia and Vidian never become re-become friends, I guess, you end up with another quest instead that's a bit different. I won't be showing it off because I don't have really a way to show it off. I highly recommend you show it off, though. I highly recommend you go look for it. I believe it's called The Only Thing I Can Do. And it has some different, I think it has some different text. And so it makes it a bit more interesting, which I think, if you can check it out, I highly recommend it. It's a pretty neat side quest. Of course, being a mutually exclusive quest, like I said, I won't be able to show it off. But I'm going to defeat 10 of these aerial Telethia, and I'll just meet you guys when we're done. Alright, and once we've defeated 10 Telethia, I got a gold chest, and okay, nothing really that great, though. Nah, it's not really that great. I don't know, sometimes I like using slotted weapons rather than, you know, unique weapons and things like that. But when we do that, we can open up our quest log to I Will Never Forget You. And it says, defeat Telethia Ariel near the Fountain of Eternity in Alchemoth. So remember, Ariel was Lasunia's mother. And I'll meet you guys on over there. Alright, right down over here, Telethia Ariel. This is where her mother used to always stand. So you remember way back when we were actually doing quests with Ariel, this is where she would be standing. So, let's put her out of her misery. Let's do this. Alright, I'll leave you guys in for this fight, though, for sure. Shouldn't be that hard. Only level 86. Nothing too crazy. I do think it's kind of funny that these guys are like level 86 and whatever, even though like the quest we had to do to even be able to obtain this quest had us fight what I would probably consider harder enemies. Though granted, we have gotten a bit stronger since we've taken care of that, so That might also have something to do with it, but you know what? It's totally fine. Got the topple and Ariel's ring we've obtained. We put her out of her misery, and she returns to the Bionis. Alright, with that, there's only one thing left to do. And up here on the second floor, Lithia Lasunia. Let's put her out of her misery. Alright, let me get to Elemental Discharge. We'll go ahead and do Spear Break and Starlight Kick to start. Hopefully no other enemies come in for the attack there while we're fighting. I'd like to try to just take care of Lasunia if possible and get out of here, though I know that that's not always the case. Actually doing pretty well. Discharge, Spear Break again. Another light summon bolt should do it. And there we go, the Affection Seal half. And Lasunia returns to the Bionis. And we got some more blades, which we already have. Great. Alright, it's time to meet you guys back with Vidian. Hello, Vidian. We put them to rest.
Hey.
You're back. What? You have something for me? Ah, could that be? It's the Affection Seal. It belonged to Lasunia. I can't believe it. And you brought Ariel's ring. I just know those Telethia were Ariel and Lasunia. They must have kept some of their memories from before. That's why they saved me. Thank you, Ariel, Lasunia. I will never forget you. Oh, sorry. Here's a little something to say thank you. I will stay here and pray for them until peace returns. Alright, and with that, that is I will never forget you. Some basic armor, nothing too crazy. We can grow in our affinity level, and with that, that is every single side quest and what I like to call New Alchemoth. So, of course, I would consider New Alchemoth any quest that requires us to head inside of Alchemoth after the events of Makana's Core and the reawakening of the Bionis, in which, of course, many of the Telethia, or many of the High Entia, at least those that were pure-blooded, were turned into Telethia. And so, like I said, that's everything that we can do in New Alchemoth. This is as peaceful as it will ever get. And so, because of that, I want to point to the affinity chart because, well, there are a couple of remember a couple episodes back, I guess I should say, we covered a lot of High Entia whose names were blotted out, they were dark like this. And a lot of them have now been confirmed to be Telethia and have now been put to rest. Those are I also want to mention Donis. Donis was another High Entia that we actually never spoke to on our travels. And with that, that is all the High Entia that have confirmed to be Telethia. They've been put to rest. But of course, that is not everyone. There are a couple of High Entia that we never found and are presumed dead. Those are and there was one other named High Entia named Lunara that we also never spoke to on our travels. And so, this is the full list of all the High Entia that are now missing. Alright, now with that out of the way, there is one quest that I want to take care of right over here with Betty, I think. You know my friend, she's called Desiree. She joined the defense force, but I don't think she's used to it yet, but she's doing her best. As soon as we gain that affinity link, because we've never talked to Betty before apparently, she'll have a quest for us, so let's take care of it. Please, you have to help me. My friend Desiree's joined the defense force. I wanted to tell her it was too dangerous, but it looks like she's made up her mind already. And yeah, you may remember that we invited Desiree to join the defense force all that time ago, like way, way back when. So, it's been a long time. But if she's made up her mind, she should at least consider her attire. She needs to be wearing more feminine armor. It's hard to ask, but you give me the materials I need to make it. I need lucky skeeter wings and Vang hair clips. Oh yeah, and razor teasels. And I basically have like none of those. Luckily, most of these enemies are in Colony 9. Some of them are in Eyrth Sea, actually. I don't know where you'd be getting these from Eyrth Sea from, but alright, we'll grab those materials and meet you right back here then. So, I'm going to see you guys right back here with Betty in just a moment. Alright, we've grabbed that last razor too, and we've gotten every item that we need. But before we return to Betty, there is one thing that I do actually want to show off. So you may have seen some areas of our map are completely filled in, but Eyrth Sea is not one of those. So I'd actually like to head to that island right over there, which if I can find it on my map should be... Okay, it's actually Hovering Reef 9. I don't want to go to the Forest Cave though. I'm trying to think about the quickest path to get there. Probably through Hovering Reef 8. So I'm going to meet you guys on Hovering Reef 9 in just a moment. Alright, here on Hovering Reef 9, we need to be careful. There's some Telethia close by. But if I can run over to the other end of this island, the one closest to the head of the Bionis, which we can see right up there, I'm actually going to do one thing. And it's actually quite simple. I'm going to run right over here, and we're going to jump off. And we're going to swim as far out this way as we can, because there is one final little, like, location on our map that we've yet to visit. And it comes from just swimming out towards the Bionis head. It shouldn't take us too long to get there, because once we get fairly close, it should tell us on our screen. Come on now. I know you can. I didn't think we were that far away. It may take us just a second. So, how about I speed this footage up until we make it there? Oh, well, never mind. Bionis occipital. That didn't take very long at all. I probably just stayed quiet. I probably didn't even speed that up. That was not even worth speeding up. When we do that, though, I believe, if I'm correct, yes, Eyrth Sea will fill in its entirety. So you can see just how big the map is here. Yeah, so you don't actually have to fill in every inch of the map. Once you find every location, and there's no land out here, just is the Bionis occipital because it's the front of the head. Things like that. So that's always been something kind of interesting. And now you can see the entirety of Eyrth Sea, finally, after only 113 episodes. And my favorite part is the nice little kind of drawing-esque thing of Alchemoth here. Looks kind of nice. Alright, but with that, that's everything I want to do in Eyrth Sea. So, I'll meet you guys back with Betty in Colony 9. Alright, Betty, we have the items you need. Thanks. It can't have been easy. They're even cuter than I thought. The armor will be just what she needs. You know, I'm not sure if armor needs to look pretty. I'll make some armor that will look good on Desiree. By the way, don't tell her that you got the materials for me. Alright, sure thing, I guess. But don't know if she needs it to look, like, cute, for example. It probably just needs to do the job. But, I mean, I guess that's fine. Or whatever. Alright, but that is not everything I want to take care of in this episode. There is one more large line of quests I want to take care of. And that is going to require us to head off to Tephra Cave. So I want to meet you guys inside. Alright, more specifically, I want to head here to Villia Lake and run through this new area that's opened up. Remember, a lot of these portraits were red at one time. Now they're only brown because, well, we've taken care of a lot of these monsters. Now, I do think there are more, though. Like, yeah, Plump Sporada, a level 92 unique monster, though. Honestly, we could probably take care of him considering what we've taken care of before. But where I actually want to head to is not over there. I want to head right over here to the Befalgar Tomb, a secret area. And we have a skip travel location. I didn't realize we'd never been here. Yeah, it's just right up the path here. We can head inside. And sure enough, someone has beat us here, and she has a quest for us. But well, we found that secret area. Now we can warp back here whenever. So, what's up, Shura?
What is it?
Oh, honestly, they've got some nerve leaving me out here all alone. Hey, you look like a capable and reliable bunch. Would you mind if I asked you to help me out with my research? I don't know why I'm giving her such an accent. Dang. I don't give this to any other character, but alright, whatever. Long ago, the race of giants built the Befalgar's tomb in this very spot. I always knew of its existence, but I could never reach it. And then Bionis moved, and a once sealed path opened. How could I pass up this golden opportunity to study it? So I had some defenseful soldiers escort me, but they ran. First, you'll need to go to Villia Lake and get me the Starlight Book. It should describe how to open a hidden door in this room. Please hurry. We never actually agreed to... Oh, you're not interested? No, it's not that we're not interested, but... My research here is sure to be of great use in the future. It might clarify its connections to the other giant ruins. It can't have any harm to check. Please do have a look. Alright, well I guess we'll accept this quest. So this is the Book of Befalgar. When you get the Starlight Book near Villia Lake in Tephra Cave. That's the spirit. Don't worry, I'll reward you well. They've been quite generous with my research funds this time. I don't know why I'm giving her such an accent. I don't know, but it's funny. I'm going to keep it up. Alright, but I think we can actually run right out here and just jump down. Yes, we can actually. Now we have to run by some enemies. Yeah, because they're going to spot us and come running after us. But we'll head over to Villia Lake and... Oh, actually, we need to head... Sorry, we need to head this way. Just so I can show you the whole path. I'm glad I checked my map real quick before we do that. We need to head back through this way. We could have also just headed down this way. And head up this path up here. And when we do that, we follow this path all the way up over here to the left. And there should be a red item orb right over here that we've never grabbed before. And it gives us the Book of Befalgar. And ooh, there's Ether Crystal Deposit that I'm going to grab real quick. And while I'm grabbing this rare Ether Crystal Deposit, I'm going to meet you guys back in the Befalgar tomb. Alright, hello Shura. We've got the item that you need.
What is it?
You did it. That's the Starlight Book. Oh, wow, this book is dusty. Let me take a look. Hold on a second. Will you please be quiet? I'm trying to concentrate. Sure thing, lady. Alright, but we found the book. Pretty simple, but that's not everything. Of course, like I said, this is going to be a little bit of a chain of quests, but let's do this. This is, well, let's talk to her again. I finished reading it. Wow, that fast. That was quick. Relax, we're in no rush. An offering must be placed on this altar in order to open the door. The offering we need to make is the white spider heart. Now, you already know there are many spiders in Tephra Cave. When these ruins were built, the giants and spiders were enemies. Among both groups, the heart of the white spider was revered. That's why we need to use it as the heart as an offering. Okay, so the white spider heart. When you find it, place it on the altar. Alright, so we need to defeat Dazzling Tolsina near the heavenly window and collect the white spider heart. Yay! I'm so glad we get to go back to the heavenly window and face more enemies that are really hard. Alright, well, I guess we're heading off to the heavenly window on the second floor. Oh, and it's all the way at the end of the hallway, too. So we have to run by all these. Well, this is just great. I'm gonna grab these gems, though, if I can, before I'm spotted. Because, that was it. We're done. Hopefully I can grab these before we're spotted or anything, because these might come in handy later. Okay, sweet, thank you. And we'll just try to walk through here. Alright, never mind. We're running all the way to the end. Sweet. And oh. Are we fighting all of you? Okay, I guess we're fighting all of you. Alright. Well, let's do it then. There's a path over here. Does that lead me anywhere special? No, a new area. I'd like to just try to avoid these guys if possible. Can we run this way, guys? Maybe out this way? I don't know where this is. Oh, the Arachno feeding later. Oh, I know exactly where we are. Okay, they're not going to follow us in here. Sweet. You remember way back when we first came to Tephra Cave when Ryan was sucked up in through the ceiling? This is where he ended up, and I'll show what it is a bit later, because we will come back through here just a little bit later, but right now, I want to focus on taking care of this giant Arachno at the end of the hall. So this time... Okay, the Vangs are going to spot us. Don't know why or how. Alright, but I guess we're fighting now. Try not to move. Oh, okay, you're all joining in. I'm going to fight all these guys, and I'll just meet you guys when we're done. Oh my gosh! This chain attack is going on forever. I've run out of attacks. I literally cannot attack anymore. I just have to heal. Only sad thing is Fiora was dazed or whatever there, so that kind of stunk. I just thought I'd show that off because that was hilarious. Alright, guys. Dazzling Tolsina. This is going to be a hard one. Let's do it. Alright, I'm going to keep you here for all of this. Focus all of our efforts here, please. Might have been better to have ether attackers here now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, yeah, this is going to be tough. Very, very tough. Okay, I've got the aggro. I don't know if I want to use a chain attack here. Lots of visions. Virgin Bite 8? Okay, not great. Let's do Monado Shield. There we go. So it's going to miss or do like 2 damage. Great, okay. Whoa. What the heck happened there? Shulk, where did you go? Dunban's got... Oh my lord, Dunban. Dunban's going crazy. I can just hear me going, huh, ha, huh. Oh, goodness. Okay, we're missing quite a lot, guys. Let's go with a chain attack. Let's see. Should we get something going with this, maybe? Okay, let's keep it going. Chain attack max. I love how those all missed. Beautiful. Did we? Wow, 14,000 damage. That was it. That's not great. We're not doing great here. I need to heal because if our talent gauge doesn't stay up, we're gonna be in trouble. You know, this fight is gonna go on for long enough. I may cut ahead. You know what? I will cut ahead until we're closer to the end of this fight, and then once we're closer to the end, I'll bring you guys back. Yo, leave me alone! He's still following me! What the heck? Oh my gosh. This is enough to show you the path of absolution that I was talking about earlier. We have a path that we can't go down, and right over there is Vilia Lake. Brother chased me all the way out here. That's insane. Holy cow, dude. That was crazy. I tried to run because my physical attackers here were doing a whole lot, so I was going to try to sneak back through, which I am going to still try to walk back through here, but I'm going to use a different party this next fight, and I'll meet you guys when we're closer to the end of that fight again. This time, hopefully a bunch of ether users who aren't going to die in the first 5 seconds. I'll meet you guys in just a second. Alright, we're so close to being done. I didn't figure out to come back until now. And, oh, the unbeatable gems from Melia were so good. Okay, we literally have a sliver left. And there we go, the white spider heart. Oh, I got an affinity coin. That was a hard fight. Holy cow. And, ooh, okay. Ooh, regal daggers. Oh. Dispensers of absolute justice. They are named Scold and a spell? Sure, that's actually probably pretty good for Fiora, though. We actually have a 3-slot weapon for her now. I'm not going to change that right now. Instead, I'm just going to meet you guys back in Befalgar Tomb. Alright, once we're here, we actually don't even have to talk to, what's your name, Shura. Again, we just have to place the heart on the altar. When we do that, a small door to the left opens up. And I think with that, our quest objective has been updated, and we can now talk to Shura and see what she has to say about it.
What is it?
The door has opened. But I'm too afraid to go through it. Who knows what horrible things could be lurking in there? Let me think about this for a while. Alright, and with that quest is complete. And with that, the quest is complete. And we got nothing for that. Wow. I guess she's thought about it long enough. I thought about it, and I've decided I want you to go in. Oh, really? Wow. Tell me what you find. Alright, so the Path of Befalgar. Enter and search the prayer room in Befalgar Tomb. If there's any script you can decipher, just take a rubbing. Good luck. Or if there's any script you can't decipher, take a rubbing. Alright, sweet. So we can now head inside, and I can go ahead and tell you there really isn't anything too crazy in here. We can head down this way, and like there's a pretty flower here. It's a white pretty flower, ancient lily. Sure, I guess I didn't know we picked it up. Interesting. And then we can just head in here. Now this is the prayer room. I can't read what it says. We should take a rubbing and have Shura decipher it. So inscription rubbing. Sure, sounds good to me. And let's head back up. That was, yeah, the entire quest was just running down here, grabbing that. And you thought we were locked in, huh? Nope, indeed we are just fine. We can bring this to Shura. And that's it. You're saying all it was a single stone tablet. There must be something else of importance there in there. Anyways, I should take a look at what was written on the tablet. Let me see that rubbing you took. I see. It is the path of absolution. The path walked when offering a sacrifice to the white spiders. It is lined by the memorial tablets of those offering up sacrifices. It's all written in this book. Enter the path of absolution and bring me back a tablet. It will serve as the key that opens the next door. Alright, and so we can now head back to that pathway we found, like, literally just moments ago. The path of absolution, where we just were. We can, of course, head back to the heavenly window, and I'm just going to meet you guys near the path of absolution, since we already know where that is. So I'll meet you guys on over there. Actually, now that we're back in this room, you can see this is the hole that Ryan was indeed pulled through. When we first were here in Tephra Cave, when Shulk got the vision, before Shulk got all the visions about Ryan being killed by the Arachno Queen and stuff. Remember way back when, I mean, of course we'll grab this first, the sacrificial tablet. I wanted to show you guys all the way. So you may remember when we first entered Villia Lake area, we saw Ryan running across this top layer up here, and sure enough, we are here as well. And so that's the path he would have taken to get there. So it's kind of nice to see how all of it actually kind of ties together and connects to each other. With that, I'm going to meet you guys back in the Befalgar tomb. Alright, Shura, we've got the item you need. You brought back a tablet. Hey, is it just me, or does find a tomb with no coffin a bit strange? There has to be one somewhere. Maybe the tablet is the key. Supposedly with this tablet, I can open another door in this room. A door that will lead us to the giant soothsayer's resting place. I'm deciphering where the door is located. Please give me more time. Alright, and that's it. The path of Befalgar is complete. Though, like I said, that's not everything. We have some more to take care of. I've got it. I know where the door is. Go to the level below. It's just on the left after the steps. You can use the tablet to open the door. Go inside and look for any clues about the giants. So find the hint in the soothsayer's crypt in Tephra Cave. We've almost finished. I'm counting on you. Alright, and as you continue to walk out of here, I'm gonna head down here. Oh wait, no, it's down the stairs here, right? Or does she mean down these stairs to the left? It must be down these stairs and to the left. Is it right here? Whoa, yeah, it's right here. Sweet. And sure enough, here's the soothsayer's crypt. And this is apparently his tomb. But I thought that, you know, of course, you have me. I thought the giants were, like, massive. This is like a normal Hum-sized tomb. The key for this room is to change the time to exactly, not 12 o'clock, midnight. And when we do that, the light will come shining through right up top there. And we can grab the Moonlight Book. And when we do that, we can now head outside once again and speak with Shura. So, let's do that. At first, I was about to walk down those steps, and I was like, wait, no. Wrong steps. It's the steps behind me. But, we've done it, Shura.
What is it?
It's the Moonlight Book. I can't believe it. With this and the Starlight Book, I can solve the riddle of these ruins. Well, I hope we were of some help, yes. I'll go back to Colony 9 and study them. I'm shaking with excitement. Ah, of course. Your reward. Oh, silly me. I don't have time for it. Can I give it to you later? I live in the commercial district. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Alright, and she heads back to Colony 9. And with that, the coffin of Befalgar is done. So, the gratitude of Befalgar is, well, given to us, and we can do nothing but accept. So, just go speak with her, and we'll get our reward. So, let's do just that. I'll meet you guys in the commercial district of Colony 9. Alright, sure enough, right here in the commercial district at nighttime, we can find Shura.
What is it?
Oh goodness, I'm glad to see you. Thank you ever so much for the other day. I assume you're here to collect your reward from Befalgar too? Oh, before that, let me tell you something exciting. Thanks to those two books, I've learned so much about the giants. It turns out the giant's fate was linked to the white spiders. The giant in the coffin was in fact the giant's soothsayer. The soothsayer subjugated the white spiders. But when soothsayers died, the white spiders were freed. And that's when they started to amass power. So the giants offered sacrifices in order to avoid a war. But the giants' numbers grew ever smaller. Soon, the oppressors had clearly become the oppressed. They were unable to fight back against the white spiders. They were forced to live a meager existence behind closed doors. Interesting. Nice little world-building story there. Oh, I didn't forget about your award. Here's the giant's treasure that's been passed down in my family. I always wanted to research it and find out more about it. But after reading these books, I now know there are 3 of them. One is meaningless on its own, but I know you can find the others. I shall leave it in your capable hands. And well, sure enough, we actually had already found those. So we got the Truth of the Giants and some pretty nice gems. Ari Hill 4 and Auto Hill up 3 is pretty nice. And with that, that is every single side quest in Colony 9. Yeah, that's it. We're done. Colony 9 is finished. But I do want to go off to our, not Collectopedia, but I guess our items area. I wonder if there's a way we can sort these. Okay, no, just all and most recent. Alright, but we have the Truth of the Giants right here, which we just got. And if I scroll much farther down, Heart of the Giants we got a while back. And then way back at the beginning of our adventure, we got the Daring of the Giants. So we now have all 3 of these. Yeah, she said there were 3 of them. And sure enough, we have all 3. So I wonder where that will lead us. And I'm sure we'll be finding out pretty soon. But it'll have to wait for the next episode. So if you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It helps the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. Once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.